lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Wolf, Win or Lose Fight by &Team, but this is going to be a unit song, which is something a little bit different for me today, with Taki, Nicholas, Kay and EJ, which is super exciting. I am honestly loving hearing more when it comes to &Team and just listening to more of their music. I think they are phenomenal and I'm really enjoying just starting this whole journey and listening to more. So I'm super excited to get into this one and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure to click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, I just can't wait to get into this, so let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay with the vocals, Nicholas. Hold up. Oh, I love this beat. Hold on a second. Listen, I was just getting into the rhythm and the groove of the beat then. I wasn't expecting that. EJ, hold up. We'll go back and check that out in a second because your vocals are gorgeous too. But oh my goodness me. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay, already we're talking about this dark room feeling frozen. I feel like it's almost going to be another one of those songs when it comes to &Team, which I love, which are like a real empowering song and just saying like, we're going to break through all of this darkness. We're going to, you know, push through everything and just continue to be ourselves and make sure that we find that light within the darkness. I think that is a really big theme when it comes to &Team and I really appreciate that. So I'm super excited to hear more of this song, but I need to go back and hear those vocals again, please. Oh, I love that. Okay, with the layered vocals. I love it.
Are you ready?
I am. This beat. No, I'm sorry. That lyric is fire. Guided by destiny, howling at the swaying moonlight. That in and of itself is genius because I think to me, you know, we've been talking about this sense of light and dark throughout all of the music videos that I've seen and songs from &Team. But like just thinking about that when you're saying, you know, you feel like you're in this darkness, this dark room, and then you're saying you've got this swaying moonlight. It's like even within that darkness in life, you know, even when you do feel like everything's almost against you, that moonlight, even though it is a constant for these guys anyway, in this sense, it is like that moonlight just sways. It does almost sometimes, you know, shine brighter than maybe other days, and sometimes maybe that light is in a different direction from what you were expecting, but it does continue to still stay a constant. And I think that is a beautiful metaphor for life itself. I really feel that, because it is like within life you are going to experience the dark times, you're going to go through hard challenges and face obstacles, but there is always going to be that light. It's just going to be about finding it. And sometimes it's not always in the place you expect it to be. Sometimes it is, you know, further away or on a different path from what you were expecting. But ultimately that light is still there and it still remains. And I think that just blew my mind. I love that. Oh, &Team are phenomenal. &Team are incredible. And the vocals as well, don't even get me started. The vocal runs we've been getting on this song and just everything. Like the little descending and ascending moments. Oh, it's beautiful. In search of a herd, tonight I'm howling. Yeah, to search for you, I run in the wild. Oh, I do just feel like this song is like an embodiment of that journey that they've been on, you know, and it being called Win or Lose Fight, right? It is almost like you've started this journey as like a single person, you know, just having this dream and this ambition. And I feel like that was even something that was a constant in some of the other songs we've heard as well, you know, where they've said like, we started out almost on our own, trying to, you know, really merge our way into this dream that we've had. But ultimately, to continue on that dream, we needed, one another. We needed to find this pack, this unit together to become stronger, to be able to achieve what we wanted to. And it does almost feel like these songs are really powerful in just saying, like, we rely so much on one another to be there for each other, to be almost like that support and that real just power for each other within this journey as well, which I think is a really beautiful message in these songs. But I just love how they are just saying, ultimately, even if there is that darkness and uncertainty in life, you have to keep on running, you have to keep on going and heading for what you want, because otherwise you're just giving up, you're losing that fight. You've got to try and at least put everything you've got into it. Otherwise, you're just going to end up regretting having not tried. I think it's just a really great message in this song, and I'm loving seeing how inspiring the AND team have been in their journey and just really fighting for what they wanted. Hide your weak heart. Oh my gosh, wow. And just saying, like, I've tried to follow fate and destiny, like, this just feels like it's meant to be. It feels like it's almost like written in the stars. This is what I'm meant to do, and I know that in my heart of hearts. But it's like sometimes this journey, especially within the industry, in the music industry, it's a difficult fight to fight. Like, there are so many people who are all trying to really one up you, or trying to, really gain that sense of a following or amass people who are really wanting to hear your music. So it's like you're constantly trying to give everything you've got because you're wanting to be heard by people. But it's like you have to, in doing that, almost sacrifice a part of yourself, in that sense of not showing weakness, even though you're feeling this insecurity, you're feeling this like emotion within your heart. It's like you have to try and hide some of that, because if you show everything, then you're giving yourself up for not only having people see you and envision you in that light, but also it's almost showing weakness to your other competitors within this game, that you're seeing as the music industry. Because the music industry, it's a wonderful place sometimes, when we get all of the beautiful music, but it is almost like this game where people are always trying to compete. And I think within that there are wonderful people and wonderful groups who are so supportive and lovely, but like they said in this song, there is going to be some bloodshed. Some people are going to want to try and one up you, and they are going to see you as that competitor within this industry. So it is just like you have to be ready to fight and be ready to show yourself for who you are, because otherwise you're going to be taken under, and you don't want to lose track of what you fought so hard for. That vocal.
Are you ready?
Tacky. Let's build up.
Let's roll.
What just happened in the build there? I don't know what happened, but I feel like we almost changed. I don't know, was it key? Oct? I don't have a clue what they just did, but they just made some sort of shift in the vocals in this that has melded my mind. Oh my gosh, hold up, go back. It was so subtle but gorgeous. I don't know what they did there, but there was like a moment. Hey. Come on, Kay, deliver me to the moon. keep on saying it as well, this rhythm we've got going on. And those ad-libs in the back end. Wow. I really loved this song, and I think for me it really did just symbolize their journey, you know, that sense of having to fight for that survival, you know, really just fight for their talent being shown and recognized. And I think that knowing a little bit about their journey to get to that point of debuting and being where they're at now, I think it definitely connects so many dots in them just really fighting for what they achieved, you know, really just giving everything they had to be able to be seen in the light they are now. And I think that is a really amazing message in this song. And I love how they continue to symbolize that wolf, you know, I think it was really clever. Wolf, WOLF, win or lose fight. I think it's really clever how they did that as well. I just really appreciate almost in this song that battle of fate and destiny, knowing this is what you're meant to do and trying to be yourself within this journey, but also having to battle that sense of, on the other side of it, knowing that there's so many other people who are wanting to achieve that dream as well, and having to almost try and combat that while still being true to yourself, but also trying to survive in this whole sort of game, you know. It's like, it's such a difficult thing, and I think just hearing more of their music and hearing more of their story, it really does just make me so inspired by how much they really have achieved. But I absolutely love this song. I'm loving hearing more of &Team, and I am absolutely loving your guys' recommendations. So let me know any other recommendations you have in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, then like I said, make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date for the posts on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching, so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.